Let's learn how to navigate the interface for the iPhone and the iPad. For this example, we're going to be using the iPad. The iPad interface is very similar to the iPhone except for a couple new functions that we have on the iPad. So let's navigate around the entire interface. In the upper left-hand corner, we have our Done button. We click on Done, and we're done with our project, and I can click on Edit to go back to my working project. In the middle of the screen, we have Cooking Class. That's the name of your project, and right below that is our viewer. Allows us to view our content. So if I click on a image in a video in my timeline, now I can hit my play transport and I can play it and stop. Or if I hold down on the clip, I can move up and down and go faster and slower. So I can play it real time or navigate up and down. Next step is our built-in help menu. We click on that and everything on the screen appears. Again, back to projects, drag to move to view. We can change themes. We'll go to that next. So I can click on themes. In this case, I have blue. I'm going to bring it back to my original with no filters on it, or I can go black and white. So I have a chance of doing something globally, and I can do it with themes, soundtracks. And there's Vinny. Hi, Ben. Etc. Next to it is my media button. This allows me, and I'll turn my help menu off, my media button allows me to bring in external files. I can pick it from my Apple Photos camera roll, and it's, so let me close that up. Down below, we have our timeline. Our timeline holds our primary storyline, and then we have our video clips, which is two-part, the video, and below that is our waveform. And I can turn my waveform on and off again if I like to. Waveforms take a little more processing power. So if you have an older device, sometimes it's best to turn it off. You'll gain some speed. And down below in our timeline, depending on the function, okay, in this case we do actions. We can get to splitting, detaching audio and duplicating it. I can go to speed control. The controls come up, volume, titles, and filters. We'll learn how to use each one of these separately. And the major difference between iMovie for the iPad compared to iMovie for the iPhone is two different functions are built in. One is the voiceover microphone. So if I need to do a voiceover, I can do that very quickly. Or if I want to use the built-in camera for a last-minute shot, in this case it's going to be black because it's pointing downward. And so there's my black that I just told you, and I can cancel that. So iMovie for the iPad and iPhone are similar. One screen, easy to navigate around. The biggest challenge is to learn how to pinch, to expand and contract in your timeline, and the same thing that goes through your viewer. Click on clip and I can expand and contract it. In this case, I'll go to Files, go to Locations, and now I can go to my Google Drive and say go to Images where I uploaded some earlier, and I can pick one of these to import. We'll do a whole section on importing images from external sources in another session.